Spoilers. 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 I like that word.
I thought you might.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Did You Know? Ianto Jones is one of Torchwood's most loved characters. On the surface, a mild-mannered receptionist and office administrator, but within the walls of Torchwood, a valued member of the team, reliable coffee boy, and resident serial killer. Wait, what? Yes, you heard right. Because for today's Did You Know, we're going to sidestep a little into non-canon fan theories territory and look at how there may be more to Torchwood's Mr. Jones than meets the eye. You see, Ianto was originally intended to have a much darker personality, and unfortunately, whilst I am unable to find the source material, I do remember reading quite a few years back that it was perhaps originally planned for Ianto to be behind the murders in Everything Changes rather than Susie. Now obviously this didn't turn out to be the case, but when you look at some of the evidence within the show and its expanded media, it does seem to suggest that there may have been a darkness within him that was never fully explored. During the events of Cyberwoman, Ianto is shown to go relatively unnoticed by the others, but also cleaning up after them, and with the revelation of him hiding Lisa in the basement, suggests that he is good at covering not only the others' tracks, but also his own. Following these events in Countryside, he is also shown to exhibit much more violent actions, possibly suggesting he is becoming more unhinged, or at the very least more desensitized to things, perhaps more broken by the loss of Lisa than he seems on the surface, but also perhaps still scarred by the events he saw at Canary Wharf. In Greeks Bearing Gifts, his internal thoughts also seem to be much darker.
Pain so constant, like my stomach's full of rats. Feels like this is all I am now. There isn't an inch of me that doesn't hurt.
Again, seemingly and most logically from the loss of Lisa, but his ability to mask his feelings so easily does also raise questions about his ability to hide in plain sight. In the Series 2 episode Adam, the titular antagonist makes Ianto believe himself to be a serial killer by implanting false memories, even to the point of being able to trick an alien lie detector. Now obviously this can be explained away by the very thing of them being false memories, as can many of the other things above be explained over his obsession and devotion to Lisa, and also the grief and depression he suffers from losing her. But it's the last two bits of evidence that I personally find the most intriguing. In the novel Twilight Street, which takes place during Series 2, Billis Manger, seemingly seeing both Ianto's past and future, asks him if anyone has known who or what he really is, but elaborates no further. And the comic Shrouded from Torchwood magazine sees Ianto almost corrupted by the power to change the future after learning of both his and others' demise, along with the destruction of Torchwood 3. However, after seeing the resulting future he would create by accepting, he refuses the offer given to him. In reasserting the proper timeline, events play out as seen in the show. However, an alternate version of Ianto is seen at the funeral of his main universe counterpart, where he comments on the fact that he's surprised there's a universe in which he said no, implying that in another universe he said yes, and is therefore capable of succumbing to such corruption, possibly a trait shared across all different versions of Ianto. So now we have to ask ourselves, could our beloved Ianto Jones really be a serial killer? No, of course he couldn't. Don't be stupid. Where did you get such a ridiculous idea? You got it from this video. Yeah, I kind of said that just to get people to click on it. That's kind of on me. Sorry. But in all seriousness, it certainly does bring into question and into mind what Ianto could have truly been possible of under his cooler, mild-mannered, friendly exterior. And in the case of Billis being able to see into Ianto's past, who, or perhaps indeed what, he really is. But that brings to a close another Did You Know? As always, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me a lot. And be sure to description below for a link to my Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I will see you in another video very soon.